Namaste and welcome back to another episode from my Soul Cooking channel. I love cooking curries, especially coastal curries. The use of coconut makes these curries so delectable. So today's dish is called Varutharcha curry. Kori means chicken curry. Varutha means roasted, archa means ground. So what we are going to make is we're going to make a roasted coconut masala which we're going to grind. Okay, so let's start off quickly. And a drop of oil. I've taken shallots, just a handful, about 10 to 12 pieces of it. We add them first. Around 5 or 6 pods of garlic. A bunch of curry leaves. Kashmiri Red Chillies. Take off the head. We want to roast them slowly. Half a spoon of jeera. We must roast this slowly. The slower we roast them, the more evenly it gets cooked. Now I can see the beautiful aroma of coriander seeds coming off. So this is the time we add coconut. And we add the coconut. And now we are going to roast the coconut. So that is why it's called Varutharcha curry. We roast it on slow flame for about 3 to 4 minutes until it starts turning golden in color. I've been roasting this for the last 2 minutes and the coconut is now dry. There is a vegetarian variation that's very similar to this, which is called ulli tiyal. Now, tiyal literally means to roast until it gets charred. So that's a similar dish, but in that what we do is we roast the coconut for another 2 or 3 minutes until it becomes totally caramelized and dark brown in color. And this tiyal is cooked with shallots, with drumsticks, and by adding tamarind to it. As you'll be noticing in the video on the side, you will see that this is now turning brownish. So this is time to take it off the flame and we will allow it to cool for good 5 to 6 minutes and then add a little water and grind it to a paste. Now, let's begin cooking this chicken curry. We add oil. The oil is hot now and we start with cinnamon sticks. We slightly break them up before we adding them into the oil. 5 pods of cardamom there and a few cloves. Okay, the flavors of all Indian spices are fat soluble and that's why when you add them in the oil in the beginning, the flavors come out. The cardamom has started crackling and now it is right time to add the chopped onions. With the onions, I love to add curry leaves, a little crunch to them, and they are going to release all the wonderful aromas of curry leaves. The onion has been sauteing for good 3 minutes now and now it's all turning crunchy. Just another 30 seconds and this is going to be ready. There you go. See, within 10 seconds it was ready and now we add ginger and garlic paste. Immediately after adding ginger garlic paste, reduce the heat a little bit and start cooking. The ginger garlic paste will start sticking to the bottom of the pan. See, I can see all the ginger garlic paste is sticking to the bottom. Yeah, nice golden brown color. And when I'm unable to scrape any more ginger garlic, and now add the tomatoes. And as soon as I add the tomatoes because of the water content is able to deglaze the pan. So all the ginger and garlic that was stuck to the base is now coming out. At this stage we add turmeric powder, and we add salt. See, the tomatoes have been chopped roughly. The tomatoes are going to completely disintegrate into the gravy along with the chicken. So after adding the turmeric and the salt, we stir it for a few seconds, and then we add in the drumsticks of the chicken. Why the drumsticks first? Because it has a bone in it, so it takes slightly longer to cook. And here are the remaining thigh pieces, which I have made into boneless pieces. The chicken will get seared in the oil and in the masala, and when it gets seared, it means that it will hold its juices inside. So turn the pieces around a little bit, cover it for a few seconds. The chicken is covered and cooking, has got nice and plumpy. The masalas is all around it, and now we're going to add all the other chicken. After adding, again we cover it for a good 30 seconds, and then we let it cook it in its own juices. The chicken has been cooking here for a good, has been cooking, and it's almost 3/4 done. And at this stage we will add the paste to the chicken. There was no need to add any water because we cooked it in slow heat. There's been a little water that I added when I ground the coconut, and we add a little more just to clean off the bowl. If we want to add more water, we can always make the gravy thinner, but that's just to wipe off all the extra coconut from the sauce. Wonderful. The oil has also separated from the chicken and the initial onion tomato masala that we were cooking, and now we will let this cook on slow flame for another 5 to 10 minutes. The chicken has been simmering in the coconut sauce for a good 5 minutes. I can see that it's getting that luxurious shine. The coconut oil that we added, the chicken, the fat in the chicken, all making it shiny and making it a fantastic gravy. So we quickly chop some coriander. I don't mind adding the stems, but take out the thick part of the stems out, okay? And fresh coriander right at the end now, and roll it, cut, okay? And we add all of it to the chicken curry. It's a curry, so it needs to have that consistency. After adding the coriander, I'm going to cover it up again, and I'm going to reduce it to slow flame, and it's going to cook in dum for the last 5 minutes, after which it's ready to be savored. The chicken curry is ready, but I'm not going to eat it just like that. It's eaten best with some crispy appams. A wonderful homemade appam batter. And some appams. While the appam is getting cooked, we'll transfer the chicken curry into the bowl. And a beautiful bunch of coriander. Super! Appam is ready, and so is the koi Varutharcha curry. Coming to the best part. Once you've cooked, you sweated it out, you gotta taste what you've done, right? So, the delectable koi Varutharcha curry. With every spoon that I'm dishing out, the whole aroma of that roasted coconut, and best eaten with appam. I made a couple of them for myself because I can't wait to eat all of it. soak them in the curry, and when we roasted the coconut, we added coriander seeds. Then we finished with fresh coriander. So both the flavors so well balanced. This is probably my favorite chicken curry ever. Do try this at home, and if you like it, please subscribe to my channel, and look forward to seeing you again next week with another episode from my soul cooking channel.